Alright YouTubers, Homestead Mike here. So this is going to be the first video that I post here on my channel. So I want to kind of give you guys a walk around of the property and kind of tell you what my plan is. So we purchased this property about 2.5–3 years ago. It was 12 acres, and my parents, who actually had purchased the other part of the property, they kept the remaining 18 acres, which they combined with their 50 acres. So we're just about shy of 80 acres total for the entire property. But the reason why we wanted to get this is because our goal is to eventually, down the road, start out homesteading and then eventually see if we could get off the grid. Now I realize that's going to be a very big task, really, because I know, with everyone trying to, the governments, the restrictions, but again, that's the goal. So with the property here, so this property, again, 12 acres, comes with a artesian well. The artesian well pumps out roughly, I want to say 100 gallons an hour, if that seems right. So we have great water pressure out here. So we do have free water. I'm in the process of hooking up our AC to run with the well water, so we can really help reduce the electric bill. I believe I was told the well water is roughly a constant 54 or 55 degrees. Correct me if I'm wrong. The two lakes, they are, the first one right here is fed, which you can kind of see in the middle. Looks kind of just like a mound, but that is the artesian well. The pump is actually submerged in the water, so the water is clean. We do have to use softener though. But the well water feeds this first little pond. It drains off into the back, and then it comes in and drains into the big lake. And the big lake, I'm not sure in terms of size, but it's definitely a nice sized lake, I would say. The lakes are fully stocked. There are largemouth, smallmouth bass, some bluegill, some crappie, catfish as well. And then we have some of the algae eaters, which I'll try to get those on camera here. Some algae eaters and also the koi fish. See if you can see some of them here. There they go. But the plan is what we want to start doing here. We got about an acre of land over on the other side of the lake where we're going to put our greenhouse. We also want to do a garden as well. Again, with the hopes of really starting to pull from, from going to the supermarket to get stuff to where we can have a lot of our stuff here. We also, with the property, let me spin you around here. We also have 3 barns that it comes with. So you can see that big, ugly, white propane tank. We are currently on propane. Prices aren't that bad, but again, as you guys can see, the pavilion here, that is where my wood shed is. So I had roughly 3 cords of wood in there, based on some of the calculations, but I probably burned through 1.5 cords now. So, but that is the hopes. We want to. We've been looking at wood burners, looking at outdoor wood furnaces, trying to figure out exactly what it is we want to do. But again, we will be doing something and we will be posting it. Have the nice barn here with the nice little pasture. There's two pastures in here, fenced in. So would like to get some cows, some pigs, chickens, even though this is a heavy populated area for coyotes. The neighbor living down the street, I had heard last year, within 2 or 3 square miles of this property, he snared over 50 coyotes. So again, we gotta, if we do that, we're gonna have to really secure it, so it's gonna be good. But all right, let me walk you guys up here, show you guys some more stuff. I apologize about the wind. All right. Again, just so you guys can look at it here. Show you back here. So on the other side of those trees, there is a big stream that goes through that, and that is where, in the very backwoods, I go and get the wood out that I split. Now, the big pile that we have already, most of those trees were from the actual landscape property, just because I wanted to, open up some more room. But there are quite a few down trees in the back that I will be taking out, or I have been taking out, and that was the reason why I bought a little old school Kubota, which I'm going to show you a video here on that shortly. But the four-wheeler just was not able to cut it. I'd drive into the back, I'd pull stuff. I just felt like the four-wheeler was just overworking. They're just not meant for it. They're a recreational vehicle. You guys can see that. Got my little burn pit. We had a big windstorm come through here about 3 weeks ago and leveled about 4 trees. So that is what's left of the 4 trees that we cut down. It was an all day task. You can see there a big locust tree. That was the one part. It almost hit our house. All right, spin you around here again. That barn's in pretty good shape. I do have some touch-up that I need to do. I need to put a tin roof on it, fix that door, that barn door. But again, that'll be kind of down the road here. I wanted to show you guys the garden. The garden that we do have currently. Now I know it's mid-May, but the weather here has been so bad where we couldn't get anything. We could not get a rototiller in or anything. It was pure mud. The tines wouldn't even spin. So I am going to go start planting some stuff here shortly. Again, I know I'm way late, but again, I want to definitely start planting something. And then up there in the middle, have a nice little pear tree that does produce some pears. Also here, an apple tree. All right, that is the brief overview. Hopefully you guys are wanting to hear more, wanting to see more. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and more videos to follow. All right, YouTubers, have a good one.